What's up everybody, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to another video. I know I keep saying that I'm going to do more complicated layouts, and again, that's not what this one's going to be. There are like different planning strategies and different layouts that I kind of want to try in this planner. This is the vertical line planner from Happy Planner, by the way, which I love. This is like the perfect setup for what I want to do. So this week, I'm really just going to try to block out very few things, and most of this is actually going to be to-do lists, which I normally don't do, but there's just so many tasks to take care of. So I'm moving on Monday, and I don't have a job lined up just yet. I've got gig work I can rely on, so, don't get me wrong, I'm fine. I can have something coming in while I am job searching, but of course throughout this week, this is just later in the week can just always change. Maybe I plan it now and then come Monday I have an interview set up for Tuesday and then I start work on Thursday. So it's really hard to kind of plan ahead for this particular week. So first off, let's mark down moving day. And this is very good. Like I'm really excited about this move actually. So I don't want to make it sound like something that's totally bad. Like I really am excited about this. So for Sunday, I want to devote 4 hours to gig work, which normally a day before a move, because my move's going to take, of course, all day. But since I don't have anything lined up, I really do need to set that time aside. I should be done at that point with, I really should be done at that point with any, I should be done at that point with pretty much all of my packing, but, I just want to make sure I set some time out aside for that, and I will just leave the rest of my day open. Definitely want to make sure I get plenty of rest. So here at the top, I'm going to write after the move. So I do not, yes, I am a cat person, but I normally do not schedule pet time, just to be clear. But since it is a move, I think my cats will settle in just fine, but there are 2 other cats. I want to make sure once everything's settled and I've got my stuff in my room and everything, I really just want to spend that time with them, bringing them out into the main areas and making sure that just kind of seeing how things go and just kind of monitoring, and hopefully they'll be okay. But there will be a lot of things that I ordered for my room that I will not be setting up until Tuesday. They might not even arrive until Tuesday, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give myself 5 hours on Tuesday. Oops, that's not very even. For room setup. Oh man, I messed that up. Oh well. So that's gonna be for room setup. So most of the stuff I've got is stuff that needs to be like put together and assembled. I'm really not going to do all, I'm really not going to try to do all of my unpacking on Monday because there's just going to be a lot of driving and, you know, I'm going to be tired. So I definitely want to take my time on Tuesday doing my room setup. I'm probably not going to do too much else that day. For the rest of the week, I really want to focus on filming, gig work, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully by the end of this week, I will know going forward what my schedule is going to be like. But we're just going to kind of have to wait and see. So let's do I'm going to set aside 3 hours on Wednesday for filming. And I will give myself 1 hour for editing. And let's just do 2 hours of gig work on Wednesday. Like, I can't completely put it off, because like I said, I don't know what I'll be doing for work just yet. Thursday and Friday is going to be way more hours. Let's do, I should really probably do 8 hours both of these days. I mean, if I do filming here, I really don't need to film again until Saturday. That should be plenty of time. I may not even need to film on Saturday. Oh, la-di-da-di-da. Alright, I am going to schedule 6 hours for gig work. I know for a lot of people who enjoy watching these kind of videos, like it's a thing for you if it's not completely straight. I'm not that type of person. I don't like using rulers, but I can't really draw completely straight lines. So that's just kind of part of how I plan, unfortunately. So assuming that I do not have a job by then, by Thursday, see, like I said, with this particular week, like, I want to stay organized, but it almost doesn't matter what I put down, because this week is probably going to change a dozen times, and that's just how it is. So I might as well just face the facts. So Friday, I kind of feel like I should do 7 or 8 hours on Friday. I don't know. I will jot down, I think I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to leave 2 hours that day for job applications, and of course, if I have a job by then or whatever, then I can change it. I'm not going to go scratch stuff out of my planner, but I'm just going to have to change my plans in real life. Alright, then for Saturday, also gonna do 6 hours. Let's do 2 hours of filming. Oh, I know what I forgot. So I have a blog that's basically tied to like my primary YouTube channel, which is just very opinionated stuff. Um, it's not related to planning at all. Um, but my goal for August is to upload every single day of August. So it's pretty much a matter of just basically planning ahead. So I'll have, several stuff saved in my drafts. It's just a matter of every day taking the time to go out to go there, proofread it, make sure everything's good to go, and post it. So I'll devote 3 hours on Tuesday and 2 hours on Saturday to writing blog posts for my drafts. Okay, next thing, let's jot down money. Work, and then I should have money from gig work over here. This one will probably be way smaller. Possibly. I think this one's only going to be like $40, but the rest of these will be regular checks, so those should be pretty decent. All right. So let's talk specifics. Like I said, I do like to leave some open space at the bottom, so I'm not going to take up all the space with my pen here, but I do want to basically just write my to-dos. So I want to make sure all cleaning is done before I go to bed that night. Now where I'm moving to is like an hour from where I am. So I'm basically going to get a rental truck to move all my stuff and pretty much do, except for loading and unloading, pretty much be doing most of it myself. And then my mom is going to bring the cats after I'm done moving, basically separately. So I want to make sure I remember to have all of the pet stuff out for her to grab. And everything else I think will just be pretty much self-explanatory for that day. Oops. I think I kind of want to do, I think I just want to do black ink for all of my notes. Okay, so so I wrote down be ready to leave at 8 a.m. It's just, you know how things go. Things do not always go according to plan. So who knows when I will actually head out. I need to get the rental truck, load everything from my house. Empty and close storage unit. Drop off items at the new storage unit and then deliver the rest of the things to my house. Okay, so in a nutshell, so that one that was probably a little more in detail than it needed to be, but I just want to make sure I don't miss any of my steps. And then of course return the rental truck. That's the only thing left. So these will be a list of things that I need to assemble and versus just kind of place. Over the door storage bench. That should be about it. Everything else is just a matter of setting up and, putting things where they go as far as the things that I already have. But those are the things that I will be getting. I really hope I have all of them by the end of the day on Tuesday. I'm really trying to time it that way. For Wednesday, I really need to film at least 4 videos. So I just want to write that down to make sure I don't forget. And down here I'm just going to write budget for the rest of the month based on gig work, because I don't know if I'm going to have, I don't know when I'm going to start working another job. So at that point, I'm going to want to really review my expenses, see where I'm at, how close to my goal I am. These are all things I'm buying right before I move, so I've really got to make sure I just am going over things, making sure I'm not spending anywhere I don't need to, because this is really kind of outside of budget altogether, but in the long run, it's going to be completely worth it. And then over here on Saturday, I'm going to put get extra sleep because I'm working extra hours next week, especially if I don't have a job yet. Okay, so again, a pretty simple spread. Went with some pinks. We've got pink shading here. We've got pink on the washi tape. So we kind of got like 3 different shades of pink going on here. So I actually really like this. I've kind of been wanting to do this, just blocking your time out with a line thing. I like the way that it turned out. Had a few things planned for this sidebar, but with it being a week that I'm moving, I know I'm going to get in here and probably put more notes than I usually do. So I really want to leave that space open. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And hopefully the next time I am filming, I will be all set and comfortable in my new room.